All right, y'all. What's going on today? As you can see, got a haircut. Yeah, so that's new. What's also new is we're moving up weight for RDLs. Finally progressing in weight a little bit. Today we're going to be doing 155. So finally getting back to what we want to do. Still not at the level that I was. I was doing 265 on RDLs. But we're getting up there, right? You know, with injuries and everything, you want to take it slow, obviously. Any type of injury, whether it be even a small muscle, well, not muscles, but, I mean, it could be muscles, but whether it be a small thing, like your wrist hurts or something, take it slowly, right? Don't move anything too fast, right? That's what I've always said. That's what I always will say. So, be smart with your training. Be smart with your injury training. So, I have nothing more to say. I want to get right into it, so let's get it. All right, so the first movement we're going to be doing today is going to be a calf raise, as you can see right here. Make sure you're getting a deep stretch at the bottom and exploding at the top, doing as much weight as you can with good form, and we're going to be doing 2 sets to all-out failure. And I think for calves, you can really do whatever rep scheme you want. You can kind of do 5, 8, 12, 15, whatever. You know, just go to failure. And now we're going to be doing leg press. We're going to be just focusing on the quads, making sure our feet aren't too high up on the platform to hit the most quad dominant as we can. Make sure you're training heavy and hard, and we're going to explode on the way up, go controlled and slow on the way down as much as we can. And then make sure you're only training 1 set to all out failure. Now we're going to be training the quads again, but only the quads because we're going to be doing leg extensions for just 1 set. If you can, try to find a leg extension that you can get a really deep stretch on. The one beside me that the guy is on, I really wish I could have used, but this one's good too. But so you're going to see me do a lot of dead stop reps and just try to hold at the top for a couple seconds and then go really slow on the way down. And then pause for a second on the way down and then explode right back up till failure for 1 set again. And now, just like the other workouts and exercises, we're going to be doing 1 set of hamstring curls to really focus on those hamstrings. Exploding on the way up, going really slow on the way down. Making sure you use moderate weight on these so you can get a deep stretch comfortably and a really good squeeze at the top. Like I said, just exploding the way up to get the best squeeze available and train to failure again. And now we're going to be doing 1 set of the adductors, really just focusing on squeezing and exploding on the way in, getting a deep stretch. So focus on your hip mobility to get the best way out of this exercise right here. Leaning forward is a lot harder when you do it, so sometimes just lean forward on the way out and on the way in, but I will tell you it makes it 10 times harder. So train to failure, and that's really it. All right. That was a hard leg day. I'm sweating. I'm so fatigued right now. I'm good. I probably don't have to do cardio today from how much I sweat in there. But I'm going to do cardio. It's going to be a fatigued cardio because I'm also doing kickboxing real quick. So that's going to be fun. The worst part I hate about doing kickboxing after a workout, because I would love to do it at a whole separate time, but my days don't align like that, right? You know, maybe if I had a 24-hour YMCA membership, because unfortunately, I don't know why, but this gym doesn't have a punching bag. I think that's a necessity. I think every gym should have a punching bag, and that would be dope. But they don't. So, you know, whatever. So we'll just travel to the other gym. But like I said, if I had the availability to go from, go to leg day or my workout first and then do cardio after work or whatever. I mean, there's no really good time because I'm doing basically cardio at work because it's lifting boxes the whole day. So it's like, but this is going to be cool. It's fine. I can't really complain about anything, man. That was a good leg day. RDOs felt really good today. Super positive about that. The sky's the limit now. We can just kind of keep going up. But next week, I don't know if I'm going to keep it 155 and just do that again, or if I should do 165. Because what it said, because I've been asking ChatGPT a lot of questions about it, and I've just been doing my own research elsewhere too. But I've just been saying, okay, 155 felt really good today. I did it for 2 sets. Would it be bad to do not do a third set? And it was saying, no, that's smart actually. But next week, if you feel fine tomorrow, 100% perfect, maybe the next hinge day you can do 165 for 3 sets. But it's saying if you don't, just go back down to just stay at 155 and then keep it there for that week and then go up next week. But that's for me to figure out next hinge day, which would be next Wednesday. Yeah, next Wednesday. So I still got a little while to figure all that out. But yeah, man, this is the whole process of lifting and stuff. If you run into injuries, don't rush them, right? I could go 155 felt great. That means 185 has to feel pretty good, right? Do it. Okay, 185 felt good. I think I could do 225 next hinge day. And then that's where you mess it up. Instead, treat it like small steps, like baby steps. 155 felt good. Maybe go to 155 next week, or do 165. Don't go to 155 to 185 just because it felt good today. Same thing with everything else, with your mobility. Because mobility is one of the most important things for a person to have. Just for every day-to-day things, So, but like that. Don't do, I've been doing one-arm dead hangs because they're really good for your shoulder health. I haven't really had much of a significant benefit from doing them yet, but I do feel a little bit more, loose in my shoulders. But I'm not going to go from doing just body weight dead hangs to one-arm dead hangs. What I do is I go on the assisted pull-up machine and I just put the weight at 70, 90 pounds. And then I just hang there. And I get such a deep stretch in my chest and my lat. Super good. So, yeah, and if you guys didn't know, your lats and your chest also help with your shoulder mobility. Because if you have really tight lats, you're going to have really tight shoulders. If you have a really tight chest, you're really going to have really tight shoulders. So, if you don't want injuries in your future, if you want to have a long-lasting lifting career, or whatever you want to call it, please work on your mobility. That is one of the most important things you could do for yourself. Because if you're missing one thing, right, you could have all the muscle mass, but if your mobility is bad, you're probably going to run into injuries. Especially if you go down the secret sauce route, the special supplements, and you get really strong. Yeah, your ligaments, those matter the most. But if your mobility is bad and you're trying to go for a Mitch PR, you might tear a pec. So, you might fail the lift, but at least you don't fail your pec and you tear it, So, that's it for the end of the day now. We're going to go in there, do about 15 minutes of cardio, and then we're out of there and we're going to do DoorDash. So, Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.